I'm in the office pool, Joseph, so I have no idea if there was any strategy behind how those were chosen.
Hopefully you followed those. Hopefully it was random.
Yeah,
You
I don't
didn't choose the
know. All I know
birthdays.
is I didn't want to be the only person not showing up to work if we win.
You're
So,
right. Yes, I understand that feeling for sure. Yeah. Well, good luck to everybody,
Well,
right?
thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, you know what? Today's kind of one of those days where it's a little bumpy outside. It's cool. It's showery. We're going to keep things going, kind of piggybacking off of what we had going on this weekend. I want to show you some of the scenes around the area. Notice that we have that wind blowing here in Portland, looking down towards the Willamette River there. Snowfall up on the mountain, plenty of it. Lincoln City, even a little stormy. There's been some lightning along the Oregon coast, mainly to the south of Lincoln City down towards Florence. And then there's McMinnville there with a beautiful scene, maybe some broken clouds out there. I want to show you a couple of the passes. There's been some minor improvements, but still pretty snowy. This is at US 26 at Government Camp right now. And so this is what it looks like. At times yesterday it was more snowed over. So yeah, if you're going to be traveling the passes, a little bit farther north will do you good. Because look at US 20 at Sandy Ann Pass. It's really snowed over. This was backed up yesterday. So slow going there. If you do have to travel, hopefully you're accustomed to it, or you have your chains or something like that that will help you out there. Going down to the south, here's Willamette Pass, and that is also very, very snowy as that moisture moved down to the south through the overnight hours and really brought in some heavy snowfall. Okay, there we are. There's the mountain again. As we zoomed on in, it's layered over the trees on the slopes. Before you know it, we'll get those chairs moving and we'll be going down there. It'll be a very busy scene. For now, though, it looks pretty tame. The wind isn't too strong. Here's some of our weather headlines. So this is what we're going to be focusing on as we kind of unfold this forecast. We still have some passing showers today, as I mentioned, maybe a couple isolated thunderstorms, and I'll show you that on the satellite radar here in just one second. We have Election Day tomorrow. That's going to be a busy one, but notice that we're drying out, which means we should stay away from the rain as we go into our Tuesday. And behind all this, we have some cold air, which is going to require probably a winter jacket, maybe some gloves. Notice that I have a wind chill in there. Okay, so you're probably going to want to be prepared for that, and we'll get to that in just one moment too. All right, as far as the thunderstorms go, we'll see those probably up and down the coast today, maybe a couple of those trying to work through the Coast Range into the Willamette Valley. Notice that Portland is in the clear. It's not a firm line, so some of those thunderstorms could, of course, maybe travel a little bit farther into the Willamette Valley, and we'll keep an eye on that. Here's the core of that area of low pressure right here. Everything's kind of spiraling around like bicycle spokes, and so you could see that we have maybe a shower here, a shower there, but all that thunderstorm activity, most of that energy right now is concentrated to about the central Oregon coast. This is a weather model now, and I'll take you through at least the rest of today. Notice by about 3:30, it's 45 degrees. We have some rain showers over the top of us. Yeah, I would be prepared for maybe some rain if you do have to travel for that commute here in the evening. By the time we get to late tonight, though, things kind of drag to the west and then eventually down to the south, and that will dry us on up. But as it does that, it's going to pull in this cold, dry air out of the east. And I think by the time we get to tomorrow morning, we may see some wind gusts pushing to about 30 miles per hour. Okay, so you factor that in with the temperatures. We're going to have a wind chill out there. Notice by the time we get to the morning hours, I think we're going to be down to feeling like it's in the 20s. So get the kids some gloves and a hat for tomorrow morning, because that will really help them out. As far as the Election Day forecast goes, it should be dry throughout the day. Get out there. Temperatures are going to be in the 40s by about 7, 8 p.m. down into the lower 40s. Notice that the snow and the rain will stay to the south of us, but we're going to be cold because we have this trough right over the top of us. It's kind of just banking all this cold air right in. So with that, I do anticipate probably some pretty cold mornings coming up where we'll probably see a little bit of frost out there. We may even see a hard freeze too heading into Wednesday morning. We'll keep an eye on that. All right, 46 degrees today with those chilly showers, maybe an isolated thunderstorm, but we dry out Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. In fact, Jenny, not only is it going to be dry for a couple days, I think we're going to have this extended period of time where it's going to be dry. We'll have some sun breaks, but it's going to be cold. So some of those mornings there, you'll probably see that snowflake icon again.
Yeah.
It's just going to be a cold start coming up.
My daughters both had just kind of like light hoodies on today that they consider jackets. I'm like, it's actually really cold outside right now. And they're like, so yeah.
But they're probably getting into their winter vibe soon.
I don't know.
Yeah.